Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory. Tad and Will here to cover all 32 pro football teams. Tonight, we're covering the matchup that took place between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday Night Football. Buffalo wins this game 47-10, and yeah, it really wasn't even close at all. Really. I mean, the score should really say kind of how the game went, 47-10 for Buffalo. So yeah, let's get into the stats, right? I mean, Josh Allen, 23 of 30, 263 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So a beautiful performance for Josh Allen. Uh, a horrific performance by the Jaguars defense. No coverage, really whatsoever all night. No tackling, no pressure. Uh, the reason it looked so easy for Josh Allen last night is because it was from the lack of zero effort by the Jaguars defense. And I would just like to go ahead and get your take on the Jaguars defense in this game.
Yeah, this game was quite frankly one team, the Buffalo Bills, was willing to show up, and one team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, was not. Unfortunately for them and their fans, they had as close to a complete no-show as you can see. They were down 34-3 at halftime, and at that point, it was a laugher, and it didn't get any better moving forward, but their defense just let Josh Allen and the Bills offense do basically whatever they wanted. You had 0 sacks, you had 0 turnovers, you let them get 4.2 yards per rush, you let the Bills receivers just get behind the defense, just make the big plays. And they didn't really even need to make a lot of big plays, quite frankly. Their biggest play was a 28-yard catch by Dalton Kincaid, the tight end. But so it's not like you got beat with big plays. You just got pushed down the field, up and down the field, time and time again. Buffalo methodically marching down the field. Josh Allen executing his plays, the offensive line blocking, the running game doing what they had to do, the receivers making plays. You had touchdown catches by Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, Ty Johnson, Keon Coleman. So you're getting torched by basically everyone, and it's a very unfortunate look for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who fall to 0-3 on the year.
Yeah, Jacksonville just like let's talk about them like just as a franchise right now. I mean, this is a team that no one expected this. This is a team that's been competing for the playoffs the last couple of seasons or so. You go out, you get Trevor Lawrence, try to develop him, try to build a team around him, and now it's going into like what is happening in Jacksonville?
Well, Trevor Lawrence, he hasn't won a football game that he's started since last Thanksgiving, which is a very rough look for the former number one overall pick out of Clemson. We've seen him dominate at the college level, and it looked like he was getting his NFL career rolling a few years ago with Jacksonville winning the division. He had that big win week 17 to clinch the division. I believe that was 2 years ago. So he had started to turn things around, but just lately he's just not been the same. And I don't know if part of it is injuries or part of it is just pure regression, but Trevor Lawrence has not looked the same the last season or so.
You know, I don't know how long he has before he might be considered not starter worthy in this league,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps. So, but I mean, in his defense, you did go up against a very powerful Buffalo Bills team. I mean, let's flip that, right? This Bills team again, when we talked about it, can they beat the Chiefs in the playoffs? That's what it boils down to.
I mean,
Outside of that, yeah, I mean, you're an AFC powerhouse, no doubt.
a very impressive start for the Buffalo Bills. You've answered pretty much every question. You've shown up. You've integrated your new receivers into the game. You've just a very impressive start to the year. You get Ray Davis, the rookie running back, his first touchdown, and obviously a beautiful moment in Buffalo with Damar Hamlin getting his first career interception. So a very beautiful moment there.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was very touching when Damar Hamlin got his first career interception. You know, the after I mean the walking miracle that he is, right? You know, every moment is a miracle for him. So um,
Absolutely.
you know, it's you survive what you survived, you come back, you have the beautiful comeback story that you do. You go out there on the Monday Night Football stage where the same primetime stage where the devastating injury took place a couple of seasons ago. And now here you are 2 years later after surviving that. Um, yeah, and to have a beautiful moment like that, getting your first career interception. Beautiful moment for Mr. Damar Hamlin there.
A very touching moment indeed.
Yeah, so there you have it. The Buffalo Bills, they win this game 47-10. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow on the Gridiron Glory podcast, where we're going to be having NFL coverage all season long. Be sure to comment below. Let us know what you think.